Hey, so it's about 12 hours until the release of Mass Effect Andromeda. Just wanted to share my thoughts really quickly. The reviews have been really underperforming what I would want it to be. The past games have been like in the 9 ranges, and I looked at the reviews. A lot of them are giving 7s and 8s, so it's making me very nervous because I don't normally buy brand new games. I pre-ordered this game, $63. Um, that's a deluxe edition because I assume that I'm gonna get my money's worth. I'm a Mass Effect fan. I can't really wait. Um, but the reviews are like they're saying like it doesn't feel right, and there's a lot of fetch quests, and stuff like that. The wrong one. I wanted to show my achievements because when I played this game about 5 years ago, they didn't have achievements yet. Then they added them, and I didn't get to finish them all on video. So hey, I actually did everything in this game. I did every side missions. Um, so that's what I loved about 2 and 3. In part one, I'm sorry, in Mass Effect 1, I hated exploring because it felt so empty. Like I landed on a planet and there was nothing there. Or there was something there, but it just felt very boring. Mass Effect 2 side quest was really fun. I loved it. I explored everything. I scanned literally every planet until they were dry from mining. Mass Effect 3, I did every side quest, every scanning thing, every pretty much everything. And I also did the reverses where I did Paragon and Renegade. So I explored that world thoroughly. I also played, well, as you can see here, 500 hours. So that's a lot of time. And multiplayer, so much time on that game. I'm only saying this because I just played a lot of this game, and so I kind of thought I want to sink in so much time. Um, Wrong button. Yeah, so in multiplayer, I didn't spend any microtransaction, but I pretty much unlocked everything, and it was just cool time sink because I would just play a game, 20 minutes, and I'm done. Anyways, so this was about 5 years ago. I played the multiplayer for about 2 years. Then I stopped because it was hard for me to find bronze games. So yeah, I did everything except soloing stuff. And I couldn't do platinum or gold. But I could do gold, but it's just really frustrating. So yeah, I built a computer. Okay, that reminds me. So I'm ad-libbing right now. I did take notes, but then I was like, I'll just ad-lib. What I wanted to say. So 5 years ago, I had to know how the game ended. I remember there was like controversy about the ending, so I was like, okay, I gotta finish this thing quick so I can read the reactions. And I thought there were so many good moments there. Like in terms of individual side stories, like the Genophage or the Geth and the Corians, I thought there were good conclusions, and they gave you these holy shit moments where you had to decide, where you had to pick a side. Um, as for the ending, when I got to that point, the game already ended already, so I was like, oh, whatever. But I didn't think it was that bad. But when I played it on a laptop. It wasn't a gaming laptop. It was just a laptop that I bought because it was something portable. And I played it. I remember playing it on Windows mode, and I was getting about 20 frames per second. And to me, it was barely playable, but it was manageable. I didn't play any multiplayer on the laptop because I didn't want to lag anybody else. But thankfully, I was able to play it on my desktop when I bought another desktop. So anyways, the point is, if I was playing at a low frame rate on my computer 5 years ago, I knew I wasn't going to be able to play the new game. So for the past year, I've been saving up money to build this computer, and I actually built it last summer. It's actually cheaper than this thing. I estimate it's about $500. Yeah, I have a story about that, but this is pretty much my computer now. If I built it right now, the prices will be obviously lower, and I probably would not have gotten the 1050 Ti. I probably would have gotten the 470 from AMD because it's like maybe like $10 cheaper, but it's more powerful. So that's my only concern. But at the time, I bought the graphics card around Black Friday for only $130. And there's like no power, so that was cool. So, my concerns. My biggest concern is I'm not a shooter. The reason why I love 2 and 3 was that I can spam my powers, and it was pretty much an auto aim game where I press the button and my powers will like basically auto aim. Like I don't have to like aim 100%. So that was fun. And then I could use my companions to do a combo. So Liara would do stasis. It's that bubble thing. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing it right. But she does put bubbles where the enemies freeze. And then I'll throw a warp, or someone will throw overload, and I'll shoot warp. It was basically like that. Teamwork. The new game doesn't have that, and that makes me very, very concerned because that's how I play the game. I don't shoot. I mean, I shoot obviously, but I mostly concentrate on powers. My other concern is jetpacks. I actually heard a lot of good things about jetpacks, but because I'm more of a slow type of gamer, I don't know if I can like move that fast. So I'm kind of concerned that I'm gonna be pretty bad because I saw the enemies, they flank you when you're not moving. And also there's auto cover, but you can't like manually do it. So I'm concerned that I'll be wanting to get underneath a ledge for cover, and I'll just be done something weird. So those are my concerns. As for like the whole facial animations, I don't really care much because I usually look at the dialogue or subtitles. So I'll be honest, I don't really notice the facial animations, and I don't really expect much. But I'm really excited that I can play this game at 1080 on high. I haven't tested it obviously because it's not out yet. I wanted to save $5 by not paying for access, EA access. So yeah, waiting 4 days to find out. But I did look on YouTube to see who has played it, and it looks like I can play it on high. But my GPU is not that powerful, so that's my concern. As for story, it's hard because Mass Effect 3 had two video games before it, so you kind of knew these characters. In Andromeda, I don't know anybody, and it feels like they're just rehashing it. I know BioWare, the studio that made the trilogy, isn't the same one that is making Andromeda. It's not a new team, but this is their first full game, and I know the reviews are shitting on them, but I'm a Mass Effect fan. I should like it if it feels like Mass Effect. So those are my thoughts and concerns. I have 12 hours to go. I have a headache, unfortunately, and then I have a midterm. I actually have a final on Wednesday, so I don't know I'm gonna do this. I'm probably gonna play tonight at 9 p.m. And that's another concern. It's like, do I wait until there's more patches? Because I know that the developers are saying they wanted to patch some stuff. Mm-hmm. Um. Okay, story. I don't know anything about the story except you're the Pathfinder, and I know at the very beginning you're you become the Pathfinder very quickly, just like in Mass Effect 1, Shepard becomes um, a Spectre, I think, very quickly. So I don't know. Exploration has always been a concern of mine. Now I said in Mass Effect 2 and 3, I explored everything. I scanned every planet. But in Mass Effect 1, going on a planet and just finding nothing there, that drew me off. I didn't play Dragon Age Inquisition yet, but in Dragon Age Inquisition 2, the combat was very, very fun. But it was just so the story was so boring. Um, and there was a lot of repeat of dungeons that was like really, really strange. Like I would do a dungeon and I'd be like, didn't I already go to this room? So open world scares me because I never got into Fallout or Elder Scrolls. I tried them, but it just seems very, very spread out. So I know the developers say that this is not open world, but it's more of a controlled open world. So that makes me like optimistic. But some reviewers have said that there's a lot of fetch quests, like MMO styles. So that sucks. I hope there's no repeatable quests, cause I'm a completionist, right? I want to be able to do them all. So I don't want to be able to do a quest, then do it, then come back and do it, and I'll be like, wait, this guy never stops, and I'll be like, ah, oh, come on. So that is a concern of mine. I want to be focused on the story, but I don't know what the story is. I don't even know if there's a main bad guy, because the story is that they're trying to find a new galaxy to live on. Um, so I do know the story point is that they find technology from a species that I think they died out. I'm not sure. I try not to like listen to the spoilers. Um, but I know you discover something. Oh, about the jetpacks. I hope there's not a lot of jumping. I saw videos of like in single player writers like jumping on these weird platforms, and I was like, ah, I hope there's like no platforming puzzles, stuff like that. Serious concern. I don't know as the bad guy. There has to be some kind of conflict, you know. So I didn't play Dragon Age Inquisition. I have no idea what that game's about. Um, but I heard that the story isn't as epic. But again, I'm trying to avoid spoilers, so I'm just being very vague about what I read. What else is there I want to talk about? Oh, there was like this concern about romancing. Um, I think I read that the choices are very limited depending on your sexuality. So, and I hope this isn't true, but like, I'm a guy and I'm straight, and I read that there's only one option for that. But if I'm a guy and gay, there's only one love interest for that. And the same goes for women, straight, and women, lesbian. Um, and I don't even know who my companions are. I've seen pictures of them, but I can't name them yet. I know there's a Asari named Peavy, and one of them is named Liam. Everything else I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's a Krogan. It's a human named Cora, I think. I know I have a sister. I'm sorry. I'm gonna play male writer. So I do have a sister, but is she a squad mate? I don't think so. How important is she to the story? I don't know. So, okay, so going back to my concerns about the story, I don't know. I don't want it to be similar to Mass Effect 1 in the sense that, like, hey, you found this technology, but now we're gonna kill you for finding it, or something like that. So, those are my concerns. Is there anything else I want to talk about? I guess you can say that the reviews kind of made me nervous and scared and upset and sad. I'm a Mass Effect fan, obviously. Um, I'm most likely gonna play this game on Insanity, but this is just my blind run. It's the first time I get to play a Mass Effect game and record my reactions, so that's cool. This is off topic, but like, there's a loot crate about Mass Effect Andromeda. I don't think I'm gonna buy it because I really wanted to, but it's like $60 with shipping, handling, and tax. Um, but since this game isn't like the perfect game that I want it to be, I probably don't want to buy it. But still, I want to be optimistic. Mass Effect is my fandom. Other than wrestling, like, I love the world of Mass Effect. Um, but man, I hope the characters in the story are really engaging and cool. I know there's loyalty quest, which I love in Mass Effect 2. I think everybody loved that in Mass Effect 2. And so I'm looking forward to that the most. I don't know how many squad mates I have. I think I saw a screenshot that says 6, but I kind of just glanced over it. So yeah, $63 on this game. I bought the deluxe edition because I thought, I don't know, considering I spent 500 hours on Mass Effect 3, I don't know, if I can spend that much time on this game, it'll be worth a lot of money and time. So those are my thoughts. I'm nervous and excited, and I hope they fix the patch. I mean, I hope they update the game, whatever they need to. Um, yeah. I really hope. Oh yeah, I heard about the whole autosave thing. It's really busted. Cause I didn't autosave. I remember in Mass Effect 1, I would die and I'll be like, oh my god, do it all over again. Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3, they did good autosaves where I literally only save maybe once, just have a main save, and then everything else was all autosave. So that's a concern of mine. And I hope when you use biotic powers, it's auto aim. Um, I haven't seen this in any videos yet, but like, can you grab somebody when you're behind the ledge? And I really hope they patch in somehow to command powers from your squad mates, because I love pressing shift, then have 3 of my buddies, me, 2 of my companions, use their power on one target. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't want to give them shit though. Like, obviously I'm a fanboy. I'm trying to defend it. I haven't played the game yet, so I don't know how good or bad it is. But it's nervous, and this is my thoughts. That's the purpose, right? I'm a Mass Effect fan, and these are my thoughts before the game gets released publicly. And I have a gaming computer to actually play it, so that's cool. Alright, I hope you... I don't know, I'm scared. But okay. I don't know how I'm gonna do my updates. I'm probably just gonna record it, and then not edit, and that's it. I tried streaming, but it's too laggy. It's actually not laggy, it's just the graphics look like shit. Alright, I wanna go now, I'm talking too much. Mass Effect Andromeda in about 11 hours and 20 minutes. I should go.